it's OMAD Caroline. If you don't know me, OMAD stands for 1 meal a day, and I have been doing 1 meal a day for 19 months. And guess what? I did it totally here on YouTube. The first 30 days I vlogged every single day, and I'll stick the playlist link in the section below, because to tell you the truth, you guys, that first 30 days was the toughest.
Jump on here and tell you that I am starving today.
But not to worry, it gets better, you guys. I really find it very easy to complete OMAD on the regular basis, and I really rarely struggle. But anyways, after that 30 days, I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to weekly weigh-ins, because to tell you the truth, you guys, I only planned on doing OMAD for 30 days, but something told me I better stick with it, and I'm really glad I did, because I really do think I would have gained it back. I think that it took more than 30 days to be able to change my behavior and change my relationship with food. So yeah, I'm really glad I stuck to it, because it would have been just like any other diet. But anyways, after that 30 days, I went to weekly weigh-ins, and in the first year, you guys, I had started on May in 2019, and I was weighing 235.4, and in May of 2020, I weighed in at 155. I had in the first year a total weight loss of 80.4 pounds, and I was really pumped about that. Well, after I hit that 1 year anniversary, I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna go into maintenance. I'm gonna put away the scale, and I'm only gonna pull it out on the first of every month. So that is how it's been since May of 2020. And if you guys follow me, you know that in October I was gonna get weight loss focused again, because I am training for a half marathon that I'm doing on January 16th to celebrate my 50th birthday. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna get weight loss focused and try to get into the 140s. Well, I got sick, and pretty bad sick. Ended up with walking pneumonia. Well, guess what, you guys? I did that whole weigh-in on November 1st. I looked all bright-eyed. I looked all 100% healthy, and just a few days later, bam, I got struck with some lung issues. I had bronchial inflammation. It was crazy. I had a hard time breathing. They put me on another whole thing of steroids. I was taking cough medicine like crazy. My cough came back. I ended up even taking this cough syrup they gave me with codeine, which was just horrible. I couldn't even focus taking that stuff, but they really wanted to get my cough under control. And not to mention, you know, I had to take off 19 days of running. Oh, and 23 days of strength training. What? So I was complaining in October about having 9 days off. You're talking 3 weeks off in the month of November. So it was really disheartening, but I am back at it, you guys. I'm back to my workout regimen. So I'm really happy. I've had a solid week of it. I really do not see much of a change as far as my cardio conditioning. So I feel really good about that, but I do see a big change when it comes to my strength training. My inches are really going to tell a story when it comes to that. So as far as my eating, I was really good with OMAD. I ate OMAD really good. After I finally got off the medications, I did one 48-hour fast just to kind of detox my body from that. And then the Tuesday and Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I pretty much had a 6-hour window. Ted was home, we went out, we had drinks, so we just had a really nice time. It just felt good to be feeling good again, so I just really didn't want to worry about the scale. And then Thanksgiving, I had no window. I ate all day. I cooked for my daughter, son-in-law, and grandson, so I ate all day. And then Friday, I got right back after it, True and Blue OMAD, and like I said, I'm back to the working out. So let's take a look and see what the scale has to say with taking steroids, dirty fasting with all that cough medicine, cough syrup, and you know, just eating whatever I want, you know, just a few days ago. So let's see what the scale has to say. So if you guys follow me, you know that last week I weighed in at 154.6. And yesterday morning, which was December 1st, I weighed in at 155.8. That means I had a gain of 1.2 pounds. I am not mad about that. I'm actually thrilled about it. I was feeling like maybe I put on a little more, especially with the amount of food I ate and junk food. Like I ate a lot of desserts for Thanksgiving. So I'm really happy with that. But I really want to take a look at what the measurements have to say. So Ted did my measurements, and last month on November 1st, I had an overall measurement of inches of my body of 186.5 inches. The measurements for my December 1st measurements, I have an overall measurement of 186.25 inches, okay? So if you guys take a look closer, you see I gained a half inch on my waist. That does not surprise me at all because, like I said, I really was doing no working out, no strength training, and not to mention I was taking steroids. But I did have a loss on my thighs. Like in the beginning, I had started doing my measurements back in week 15 when I started working out. And my thighs had like, I think it had a half-inch difference. And it's so funny, you can tell I've lost some muscle mass from not doing, you know, my squats and leg workouts and not running. So it looks like my legs got off again. So it looks like on my right thigh, I've lost 1/4 inch. And on my left, I lost a half an inch. Not very thrilled with that. I do have a 1/4 inch loss, but I'm not very thrilled about losing on my thighs just because I know it's probably muscle. But yeah, so that's my inches and what it looks like from last month to now. So let's take a look at overall weight loss in my full journey so far. So like I said, back in May 2019, I weighed in at 235.4, and yesterday morning on December 1st, I weighed in at 155.8, and I feel like my body's pretty comfortable in the 150s. So I think it's time to kind of really try to push it now that I'm in full health. If you guys follow me, you know I had some goals, you know, last month and even October, they kind of rolled over. So like the goal I had for October and November was to get into the 140s. I'm keeping that goal, you guys, even though I failed 2 months because I was sick. I just was trying to get healthy. And then last month, I was doing a 50 push-ups a day with my friend Sam over at Couple of Pounds, and I had to bow out of that. I'm going to redo it, Sam. I'm jumping on and going to make up for missing all those days. You can do it with me, or you can just be like, nope, you just owe me them. So just know I'm going to do that. Yeah, so that's where I'm at, you guys. That is my journey so far. Sorry I'm uploading a day later. I've had a lot of personal things going on, a lot of stress, man. Seriously, I have been so stressed for like the past week that I can just feel a desire to snack. Like I haven't had that. It's just funny how there's things like stress and that where you just want to comfort eat. So thank goodness that I've got 19 months of discipline to not allow that. Although I think that Tuesday and Wednesday before Thanksgiving, definitely I caved a little bit and snacked a lot. So yeah, I'm glad to be back under control, and I'm really glad that I only had a 1.2 pound gain for as much snacking as I did for those couple of days and then Thanksgiving. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm definitely going to get into the 140s, you guys. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to stick in the description my plan. It's what Ted did to lose like this past 20 pounds that he had lost. So I've been meaning to do that in October and November, and I'm definitely doing it this month. So I'm going to stick that video that describes what he does as far as doing like 48-hour fast, you know, every once in a while. So I'll stick that. I'm also going to stick my playlist of my first 30 days, you guys, if you're interested in seeing the ups and downs and struggles of the the first 30 days, but no, it gets better. I want you to know it gets better. All right. Yeah, I'm back into training and I am going to do my half marathon as long as it doesn't get canceled on January 16th. So I'm pretty pumped about that. All right, you guys. Hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. We got Christmas coming up, so stay disciplined. And yeah, I will see you on January 1st, and we can celebrate me being in the 140s. All right, bye.